What's up, YouTube? Coming at you today with an update on my KME knife sharpening system, and just wanted to go through the new updates on it and also everything that I'm keeping in it to basically handle all my sharpening. And to start off with here, guys, this is the original case that the KME sharpening system used to come in, and it was enough to hold what it came with, which you get a diamond set or a ceramic set of 3 stones. But if you went and got all the other stones, you didn't have enough room to necessarily keep them in here without them sliding around and possibly damaging each other. So they've got a really nice new case. Now, this reminds me of those nice quality pistol cases that you get with a SIG or a high quality firearm. It's got the 2 locking holes here if you choose so to lock it, but it opens up just like them. And I've got tons of stuff in here. Now, guys, I'd like to mention another channel, a guy that has a KME system who is fairly new on YouTube videos and deserves just way more subs, guys. He's got some really detailed videos on the KME and also on sharpening and how-tos, and he gave me a lot of great ideas for how to fix up my case when I looked at one of his videos on it. So I'm going to put a link below to KME and also to Dean O. And Dean, I appreciate all the little tips and tricks on the system, buddy. Really good advice. Starting with, on the top of the case here, you have a foam pad, and he glued the bottom of his. So I did the same thing, so now I can keep stuff up in the lid. And I've got the directions for the KME up there, and I've also got some auto quality sanding paper. I've got the mixed grits, and I've got some 800 grit, which I can put on top of my strop and do convex sharpening with. But I keep all that up there. And then, looks like some of my super glue's coming off. He also had the idea to use these under the jaws of the sharpening system, and that's just that cabinet stuff you get at Lowe's so things don't slide around, and that was also a great tip, Dean. But you can keep some cloths in there. I've got one there. That actually comes with the system. And then I get these dollar store cloths that come in superheroes and comic book characters, and this one happens to be Batman, and those fold out to be about the size of a normal rag. But basically you can keep everything you need to sharpen with in here, guys, and all of your KME stuff will now fit in here. And I'll go ahead and I'll start with the stuff that's not KME, like a Sharpie. You want to keep a Sharpening for sharpening, so I keep that one. That's the big fat model. I've got some break-free oil, although I usually use mineral oil, which is bedside. And then your stone holder, which is cherry. The actual KME kit, I keep a magnet in here, which helps with steel shavings, or at least I like to think it does. And then this looks like my super glue's failed on the lid. That's my fault, guys. This is a oval-shaped jewel stick, which is good for recurve sharpening. I keep that in there. And then this is an Istor sharpener out of Switzerland, and it's got a tungsten carbide here, and then a diamond file, fine and coarse that is, over here. So all of your stones now fit. There's nice little sections cut out. Dean actually cut his own sections, and you could do that as well, but I've used the sections that were already cut out. Now I can keep all of the KME stones in there. An eraser, which is for cleaning diamond stones. I'm going to do a video on that. This is just an old broken stone if I need to mess around. Now this comes out, this foam piece here, and I've gone ahead and taken my serrations sharpener and just poked it down through the foam, so it has a nice little place to sit. I've got my angle guide rods, and then there's another foam piece here, guys, and hopefully you can see that. This was another one of Dean's ideas. You can take this foam out, you can cut some of it away, just like a Pelican case or an Otter box, and it gives you more storage. So down in there I've got another jewel stick, extra coarse bench stone, And then I've got my double-sided DLT strop, which I've got black on one side and green on the other. So pretty much set up here to do everything you would want to do as far as sharpening. And I think it's really cool that they upgraded to this great box. And like I said, it reminds me of a very nice pistol case. Like I have a Sig Sauer P220, and it came with a very similar constructed box. So they've actually got a lot of exciting stuff coming down the pipe, guys, from talking to them. So definitely keep an eye out. But if anybody is looking for a system that doesn't cost you an arm and a leg, but is higher quality than the Gatco and the Smiths and the Lansky and most of the cheap angle holding kits, this is the only choice. The KME is just outstanding quality and does everything you need, and they've got some exciting stuff coming, including some new stones. So very excited about that, and thanks for watching, guys. If anybody has any questions, just get at me in the comments.